this is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel Arunfoot. Once more, there is good news for Indian football coming from women's football because the India under-20 women's national team on Sunday beat hosts Myanmar 1-0 to qualify for the AFC under-20 Women's Asian Cup for the first time in 20 long years. As I say, once more, good news from women's football. Once more, you see a little bit of a smile in my face. There are a lot of problems in Indian football, but this performance from coach Joachim Alexandersson and his team is very, very impressive. To go to Yangon, to beat the hosts, to qualify for a continental competition is not something which is easily done by Indian national teams, be it men's, women's, boys or girls. And if we go back in this competition, it started off on the 6th of August with a goalless draw against Indonesia and a lot of criticism from fans who said, you know what, if they play like this, if they can't beat Indonesia, there is no point. India's not going to make it. Fair point. If you don't win, you can or have to take criticism. Then came match day 2. Myanmar were winning 2-0 against Indonesia, but Indonesia hit back and got a 2-all draw. That totally opened up the group. And later on August 8th, India scored a 7-0 win against the weakest team in the pot, Turkmenistan. This created this great scenario for India because India was top of the group with +7 goals compared to the +5 from host Myanmar. So a draw on the last match day would be more than enough. But I think all of us who follow football, who have played football, who maybe have coached in football know if you try and play for a draw, more likely you're going to lose than just get a draw. So Joachim Alexandersson went in with a clear-cut strategy. Pooja was the person who scored the goal for India to give us a lead. And then, of course, yes, there was a certain level of pressure. The monster save by Mona Lisa, the ball had, was it 2/3 or 3/4 crossed the goal line, but he still kept the ball out. The ball did not cross the line completely. A monster save. And you need this. I say this again and again. Dear men's national team, I think watch some of our women's games. Watch the India under-20s women's as well. Passion, grit, wanting to fight for the badge. That's needed. And in the end, yes, India won in Yangon, beat the host Myanmar and qualified for the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 2026 to be played in April next year in Thailand. Again, good news out of the women's game. And the AIFF turned around and said, we will reward the team with $25,000. Whatever it is. Something of appreciation coming quickly from the All India Football Federation. And that's good. But it clearly needs to be said, yes, there have been some steps which are good, but there's some long-term programs instilled by the old AIFF. Thomas Dennerby was instrumental. Some of these girls have played in the Under-17 World Cup in 2022 in India. Long-term development. There are no shortcuts to that. It is very, very important to remember that. If you want to develop, you have to put in the hard work. I hope that is understood. There was a message of appreciation from the Indian Sports Minister. I hope more support, more focus is given to the women's game. We need that support over the next 6, 7, 8 months. On one side for the senior national team, but also to the under 20s, so that our women can qualify on merit for a World Cup. That's important. And let's celebrate this, and let's hope that we improve and that we can evolve and develop as a footballing nation. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? You've got something else to say or to add? Write those things down in the comments below. And as always, like, share, subscribe Arunfoot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias. Visit arunfoot.com. And I'll be back very soon. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.